Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the crypto market crash and see why this is happening yet again. We see that 12.59% decrease in the last 24 hours as pretty much everything has been tanking. We see Bitcoin below 50,000, Ethereum right after we saw that all-time high that I want to talk about. So we just saw ETH hits its new all-time high, expected to rise farther, this article says, on the same day of the crash, 11:42 a.m. They expected it to increase toward that 2,725 and potentially over $3,000. So obviously this didn't happen. We're continuing to see that decrease in market struggle. Hopefully we do break out of this market struggle. I think this, like I always tell you guys, is a great time for a lot of new people to buy in. But let's take a look at some of these coins. So we see Ethereum obviously doing, a fairly good job at stabilizing above $2,000. We see Bitcoin, obviously, like I said, below that $50,000 mark. We saw Cardano break down below $1 for a second. We also saw like Polkadot itself, go below that $30 mark. So we're seeing a lot of coins like Chainlink as well, 32.27, Vechain down to 17 cents, Theta down to 8.65. Just a lot of coins, like I said, tanking right now. We do see that there is going to be pretty much no gainers yet again with this market crash. Obviously, right now, none of them ever even increased in the last 24 hours alone. So that really does state how much of a market crash this is. And then if you go to the losers, obviously we have a lot of losers. And we can actually change the percentages and see that fourth is going to be the hardest. BitTorrent down 26%. So some of these coins that I love and I know and love really have been taking some massive hits. But we're going to talk about today why this market crash has really occurred in the cryptocurrency markets. And we're going to really see if this is something that will kind of stabilize at these prices, or will we see an increase back to those old prices? And first off, we're going to be doing that by jumping to this first article. So why you shouldn't be worried about the scary tax news. So today was nuts. Everything was up. ETH was hitting record highs and everyone was celebrating. And then we get news about the potential insane tax hikes. Next thing you should know, stocks and crypto really kind of tanked together, mostly crypto. I'm not going to go into the nuances of the tax bill, but here's why you shouldn't be worried. So they kind of just go over, some of these things that they would have to pass first and some of the reasons not to be worried. And I thought this was pretty good thing to look at. So it's not even based off a press conference or anything, just a rumor Bloomberg published. Yes, I know Biden said he wanted 38%, but he's, I won't say that. And then he's open to negotiation, he says. So we haven't even seen the details again because it was a rumor. If it is true, it'd have to pass the House. There's a decent chance it passed the House, but in my opinion, well, I guess there's a decent chance it passed the House, in my opinion, is what he's saying. But there's also a chance the super progressive members would want more from the bill. Even if it passes the House, you do think Joe Manchin will go for it. The guy who just turned down a town minimum wage increase for the whole counter, LOL. So he's basically saying, a lot still has to happen for this to really take place. We have a lot of room, really, for this to really get backfired or turned down, or at least sent back in the wrong direction. So let's take a look at why and what this would really do. So a lot of people misunderstanding the possible increase in capital gains tax. This is the biggest thing to really look at. For most people, this wouldn't really affect you. If you're making a lot of money, obviously this would affect you more. I'm not going to say I agree with this capital gains tax at all, but I will say we do see. It's really just going to impact the super well-off people. That's not most of us. And if we take a look at, like I said, these tax rates and capital gains income, as well as if you take a look at the bottom half and see the sample tax or the sample capital gains. So let's say if you make $200,000, the amount taxes paid before is $23,000. You still pay that $23,940. So it really doesn't affect you until you start making over that $800,000 mark and you start making that $1,600,000 mark. So this isn't really going to screw too many people over, like he says here. And a lot of Americans don't understand how marginal tax really works. They think that when they enter a new tax bracket, their income, their entire income will be taxed at that tax bracket. So I do want you guys to understand this is not how this all works and plays out. So do take a look at the Reddit cryptocurrency. I like Reddit a lot, and I think cryptocurrency Reddit itself is actually very, very helpful in these times. They really kind of explain why things are happening or try to get at least their theories out, and the things that usually make the most sense are upvoted, and it's very easy to see, kind of the information that you are looking for. So we're going to go to another article now, and it's going to be, this one's not really an article. This is more of obviously a Reddit post yet again. I thought this one's pretty good as well. So DeFi stands for decentralized finance. It means you have a bank, a lender, etc. without a middleman, bankless. And there are CeFi platforms as well that make it even easier. What do these platforms do, you ask? So since apparently none of you even bother understanding what you buy, you just cry and scream at the sky when the number goes down. So I do find some of these Reddit posts actually very amusing as well. I think they're entertaining to read. So that's another reason I picked this one. So, well, one thing you can do with lending platforms is use your crypto as collateral to take out loans against your crypto. And guess what? The best part is it isn't a taxable event. So let me repeat this again. You can have a big old pile of crypto earning rewards, and you can take out cash whenever you want, and you don't pay taxes on it, and it's lower fees than a bank, with DeFi even lower. That's literally what you have been investing in the entire time. And he calls you guys some idiots or dolts, I guess. And then he says, it isn't called DeFi for no reason. It's decentralized finance. You can take out loans, earn interest, and lend money across the planet. Biden can't touch if you don't sell it. But if everyone panic sells, that messes it up for everyone. And people angriest at Biden, obviously, it'll get you the most. This isn't, Wall Street bets. This isn't a couch you are buying to flip. This is his goal to stack crypto and take out loans against it, which is not a taxable event, or to escape your country's shitty predatory banking system. That's why we are all here. Literally what the name of the sub is named. Look up in the top corner of your screen. It says cryptocurrency. Read that again a few more times. You aren't hurting Biden by panic selling, you clowns. You are shooting yourself in the foot. Go watch some videos and educate yourself on taxes and crypto and how to avoid them. And you can start a crypto IRA. You can simply stack on Celsius, Nexo, BlockFi, and take out low interest loans. It's surreal to watch this. It's like watching people invest in canoes and freaking out because their street is flooded, and they are like, what are we supposed to do now? And I thought this was very great. I love this article. I really do think this is a great post. And this is an IQ test of America that failed. Obviously, the IQ of America is not fantastic. And he says that here. It's really sad to watch. So I thought this was a pretty great breakdown of Girl Gone Crazy 999. Thank you for the post. I thought it was pretty hilarious to read all this. Hey man, this is insane. I'm a noob, and I did minimal research, and I understand this. Face palming so hard right now. So a lot of people understand that this may not be a very big deal for a lot of people, depending on what you're trying to do with your cryptocurrencies. I thought this article was pretty great. I thought the whole reason for the crypto market crash, I don't think we'll continue to see this crash much farther. I do think we will continue to see it crash a little bit longer. However, like I said, not much farther. I do want to talk more about another article as well. This is actually in light of a good news here. We have U.S. House passes bill to create first crypto task force on digital assets. So hopefully this, really gets America moving in the right direction when it comes to accepting cryptocurrencies. I think people are understanding that it's a way of the future, and people are understanding that they have to start adapting. Specifically, countries like China. We saw that with one of their banks earlier. We talked about that in a crypto news segment. We also seen it with, obviously, the U.S. now passing the bill to create first crypto task force on digital assets. So we jump back to the Coinbase price chart. Let's do another refresh. We are about 13% decrease in the last 24 hours as we continue to see massive decreases across the market. Bitcoin's going to break below that 49,000 mark here as we continue to see pretty much everything on a downward spiral still. I think a lot of panic selling going on right now. I will say, guys, I have not sold a single thing. I'm not too worried about it. I think we will easily see increases. It may take a little bit longer than we're hoping, but these increases will come. Theta now at the $8.41. We see a lot of things moving on the downward bend. We will take a look at this obviously later in the day today. This is pretty early on, and these prices will change by the time I upload this video. Do remember, guys, the prices are changing so quickly when the crypto market crashes like this. By the time you watch the video, things will be obviously changing, hopefully for the better by that time. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. As we see Cardano almost below that $99 mark yet again. It did go to 99 cents for a brief second there. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn the notifications on as well. I really do appreciate it. And like the video. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, make sure as well, if you want to join the Discord, in the link of the description below, and there's also a Twitter link in the description below. You can follow me there and join the Discord as well. Talk with crypto like-minded people like myself. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one.